Hey everyone, have you ever thought, man, all I got to do is hustle faster and harder, and then realize that no matter what you did, it's just not working out that way? And no matter how hard you work, there was always more month left at the end of your money. Well, I can relate. So stay with me for a few more minutes, and I'm going to share with you a side hustle that is going to help me get through this injury. And because it does 90% plus of the heavy lifting and works on autopilot. So let me get back into why I think this idea that no matter how hard you hustle and no matter how fast you go, you just can't seem to get ahead. So I heard this quote before, and I'm sure you have too. It's attributed to Albert Einstein. It says, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." I don't know how many times I've seen it, how many times I've even used it a little bit, but every time that I've heard it, there's something about it that it causes me to cringe, and it makes me feel like it's not completely true. It's just not completely true. Now, I think there is truth to it, but I don't think that it can be attributed to every circumstance in the way that it seems to be thrown about. Like, well, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result, it's kind of insanity. I don't think it's like that. I mean, just think for a second about Colonel Sanders. He went to supposedly thousands of restaurants to, try to get people to see that he had the best chicken ever. And you know what? He believed that 100%, and he was unwavering in his belief. I mean, nobody could dissuade him from what his vision was, And I think that's the difference. That's the key difference. So like when we're doing gig work and stuff, I think we might have started off with a vision, but we somehow lost touch with the vision because of the experiences we were having, and we came to realize that it just wasn't going to work out. It wasn't going to change. So we stopped believing that it was going to be better, and we just ended up settling and getting stuck. At least that's my vision of, that's kind of what I see is happening. And how many other entrepreneurs are there that do a startup and then they're like, just think about it. If they're not 100% committed to it, if they're not all in with their vision for their startup, what are they going to do? Go to somebody and be like, well, I could really use your help, and I'm not sure if it's going to work out, but if you see the vision and you could, see your way to investing, I really think it could be a game changer. Yeah, I think it could be. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. And I think we approach gig work in the same way, right? Well, who wouldn't though, after all of the realizations that, there's a lot of it that we don't control. Well, and you can tap into other systems that you don't have control of too, but it's the level of belief you have in that system, right? That's what matters. Like Colonel Sanders believed in the system he created. He believed in that system and that recipe. He knew that there was nobody going to make a better chicken than him. Right? And, so that's the difference, is our mindset about whether or not something's going to work or not. And I said that if you stuck with me for a few minutes, I was going to share with you what I really believe is going to be a game changer, especially now, because like I'm injured and I'm going to the doctors tomorrow or the next day whenever I can get in, because they said I need to get in right away because they've put in 39 stitches now. And so I've got to go in and see what the arm is declaring, is what they call it. So they're going to take this off because it was really bruised up really bad, and they're concerned about the blood flow, and they may have to do a skin graft or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, minimum, I'm going to be out of doing gig work for probably a couple weeks. And that really sets me behind because I got a lot of projects around the house that I'm working on. And like I've got here. Let me show you. So like I got the pool I gotta get ready. I got painting of the house I gotta do. I got a garden plot that I need to rototill. And yeah, so that's just some of the projects I got going on. And it's not doable with one hand. I don't care how strong my mindset is. But one thing I do know is that gig work is not going to be the answer. So I think that I really believe that I have found the system that is going to work, not just for me, but for anybody that taps into it. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So what it is let's say you're a network marketer or an affiliate marketer. So that means that you're somebody in MLM, and I'm sure you're shuddering just thinking about being an MLM, and you're not, probably most of you. But there are millions and millions and millions of people that are in MLM. And there's two things that MLMers and affiliate marketers need, and that's leads. Leads. They need lots of leads. And they need a way to follow up with those leads. All right, so what this platform does is it gives access to network marketers and affiliate marketers unlimited leads. Unlimited. I mean, they could come in, they could be a member, and they're paying their membership each month, and they're getting as many leads as they want based on the membership levels. And they could also supercharge their lead generation by purchasing some co-op ad packs that are run by the company. And it's pretty much all 100%, almost 100% done on autopilot for you. Because even AI is doing the follow-up on the leads that come in, which means that AI is texting, emailing, and doing ringless voicemail. And we also have a live call center and a concierge service. I mean, it's just like phenomenal. You just become a member, and they kind of just take care of you. It's kind of like, it would be like being a member at Costco and somebody doing all the shopping for you and delivering it to your door. Okay? So here's the thing. So you position yourself as a member, and these kinds of leads are coming in. So you've decided to be a member, and let's say you're doing 500 leads a month. Well, at 1% conversion, that's 5 leads out of 500. And that's just 1%, are being converted each month into members. And once they've been placed in your office on your dashboard because they came in as a lead and they were converted by AI, and maybe the call center had something to do with that too. Well, then now you're earning 25% commission on each one of those members' memberships each month. And it just builds and builds and builds. Leave me a comment below if you understand what I'm saying, if you have any questions about it. A couple people have said that I wasn't very clear, and I definitely want to be clear because I believe 100% in this thing. I am all in. I mean, I've invested my time, my money, and I even started this YouTube channel because I am just so much of a believer in this opportunity. So I hope that you got some value out of this, and leave me a comment, subscribe and like, and I will see you on the next video.